What is up? I hurt my finger, but not in training or anything. Actually, I hurt it more in training, but it was hurt like a long time ago. We were playing soccer back in Ramadan. That was a really long time ago, and I fell on my hand and it still hurts. I don't know why I don't trust doctors, since my dad is a doctor. I don't know, growing up, every time like anyone was sick, my dad would just tell us to put some hot water on it or sweat it out or whatever. So we really never went to any doctor or take any medicine. Okay, so it's hot not as hell. I mean, pretty sure hell is hotter. So I'm feeling an English vlog today. I'm feeling it. I'm going out now. I don't really know where. I just want to see my friends. It's been a long time, and since I've been married, it's been kind of hard to see them. And since my wife started working, like she comes back around like 4 or 5, so it's kind of hard to do anything after that. I like to spend time with her, and I like to make that effort, so I don't get caught up in that work life. That's a problem that many entrepreneurs go through. You end up working too much. You end up loving your company more than your family. So the other day I was watching Avatar. For those of you who haven't seen it, it's about a group of people who go to another planet or Earth. I don't know where it is. They're a bunch of scientists and the army, of course, because they have to be part of everything. But there's this new species of blue people. They want to get to know these people more. They want to become part of their culture and community. So they make these avatars. They make these bodies. So these bodies are a combination of the DNA of these blue people and the human that's going to inhabit the body. So this body is completely dead. Like it looks like a living thing, but it's not. It's dead. Until I go into this machine. Hold on. I'm gonna go look for some MMA gloves. I'm at this place in Zamalek. I said I hate Zamalek in yesterday's vlog. I don't hate the team. I hate this place. Zamalek as a place. There's no place to park. هو ده last piece؟ هو المفروض ان
بيريح سنة؟
This sucks, man. So that's like Everlast. That's the store itself. They don't have any gloves. They don't have even boxing gloves. Like regular boxing gloves. They don't even have them. They only have clothing. Like clothing and bags. Disappointment, man. Let's get back to the point. So until I enter that machine, which transcends my soul or my conscience into like that being, that new being. That being has no life. I control it with my own conscience. And as soon as they hit the red button, the guy just drops and there's no life in him. So that got me thinking, like, even if someone has the power to create something, create another species, create another human, bearing in mind that they didn't actually create it. Like, creating is to make something from nothing. What they did was take some DNA from here and there. Those lab cultures that they do, like they get the bacteria and then it reproduces and stuff. So they didn't actually create the thing. But let's say that they did create it and they did make a species from scratch. At that point, like, even if you have the body, there is no way to give it life. I don't know, we call it a soul. That's really interesting because, I mean, we know this, like, we know that fact that we have souls and minds, but when you see a body that's basically a thing, if you've seen somebody that's passed away and he's just lying there. Like, I was watching this episode of Sherlock. Sherlock was speaking to a serial killer, and he's like, "Why do you do this?" So the guy, he said the coldest, most badass line I have ever heard in my life from a criminal. Like, it was so freaking cold. He's like, I'm paraphrasing here. You know when they show dead people in movies acting to be dead? That's not what dead people look like. Dead people look like things. I like to turn people into things. Creepy, right? A body, a dead person, a being without life is a thing. And it's not until you give it life, whatever life means, then it becomes a being, a living being, a human, or an animal, or whatnot. And then comes another level. Like, animals have life in them. Like, they are living beings. Like, they can't generate ideas beyond a certain point. Like, they have a limitation. They're not capable of, I don't know, abstract thought, for example. So this gives us something else. But what's that other thing that gets me talking, like, right now? Thinking about my own self, my own conscience, questioning it. It's like there's a conversation between me and myself right now. Like when you're thinking, you're having a conversation with yourself. So in a way, there are two beings, you and yourself, whatever that self is. It's probably called nafs. I think so. What I'm trying to say is that whole thing about evolution and like we came from apes and everything was just created, like there was no creator. That theory kind of collapses upon itself when you simply take a look at life. If you really want to know the truth, it's right in front of you. If you wipe your lens, you're gonna see it clearly. Peace. Let me know what you guys think about this. What is the thing that proves to you that there is a God? How do you guys conclude that there is a God? Let me know. Alright, peace.
الحمد لله على طول خير.
بعمل فلوج بالانجليزي النهارده.
لا والله. Hi guys. I am very proud to be in this vlog in English all the time with حازم الصديق.
His English is actually very good. He's just making fun.
ها؟ كده حازم؟